Yes, it's me. Ivy the plant girl. I
don't know you, but my pheromones remember you. Oh, strange emotions.
Nope, no. I took it. When I broke out, he shut me in a room in his tower. If I worked on the things he wanted, I got a whole hour of sunlight every day. Weapons, making them more effective against the alien invaders. You know, they're very susceptible to plant toxins. And I know all about plant toxins. It's just Ivy. Weirdo. I don't know. Something spooked him, I guess. He got in his big robot suit and stomped off. The corrupted things that are coming. All of them. They're poisoning the earth with their gross bodies. So I lured them here. Oh, this is my friend Daphne. We'll make all the aliens choke to death on spores. You make sure Daphne doesn't die, or you're next. I need a nap. And to find mean old Lex and suffocate him in a seed pod. Okay, time to die. I'm tired of being around humans. And Daphne's hungry. What? If it's something in the earth, I can find it. Oh, but Harley and her friends have to help. When I get my vines on Brainiac, he's gonna pay. I'll poison his bloodstream and watch him burn from the inside out. Promise? Okay. My plants found all kinds of man-made caverns in Metropolis, but only a few of them match what Hack told me to look for. Can I destroy all the other ones? Especially not Wonder Woman. I'm glad we're friends again. Still can't remember the first time. I've been spreading little eyes and ears all over the city. Tendrils! Not real eyes and ears. That would be horrible. Next best thing to real lightning. So, stay grounded. Oh! What's your favorite flower? Technically, it crystallizes the fluid in their bodies, but I think deep freeze sounds scarier. So we're gonna call it that. Are you ready to slaughter all the invaders keeping me from my precious Earth 2 soil? I don't want to be sociable. So, it's pretty simple. Keep the invaders off my precious plants, and Daphne will grow big and strong and do all the work for you. So this is Earth 2. Daphne... yeah, yikes is right. Big yikes. Well... let's get to work. Time for Daphne and I to spread our roots. And our toxins. Oh, hope you don't have sensitive skin. Well, obviously, I want to see if my plants can defeat them. Humans had already decimated the tree and all the lives connected to it. At least other humans could use all the parts. But your stupid heroes broke it. You're kind of scary when you look at me like that. Wow. Oh, phasing sickly. Did we make it through okay? Nobody feeling like there's much more plant matter inside them than usual? Hey, did you know past me? Was she part of Argus too? Did you try to make her part of the squad? I need some sleep. I've never spread my roots so far and deep underground. And I left lots of fun surprises growing. Guess what? Oh, I'll just tell you. Pengy and I have finished packing all the power of my afflictions into your little grenades. Hi, meat sacks. I'm sending some venomous little helpers. Oh, over. Did you make up the name Deathstroke? It's okay if you did.
Hey, what are fingernails for anyway? I don't know why I have them. Hey, you ever get so angry you want plants to consume the whole world?
Me too. If you're supposed to be a super soldier, shouldn't you be younger?
Even if you're a villain, I think it's rude to stare.
Did you know you can trick photosynthesis into making electricity instead of plant nutrients?
Hybridizing deadly plants. My work is never done.
Yay! You win the prize for helping me!
What's so great about guns? Plants have photosynthesis and mitosis and all kinds of things.
We tried to help you find your stupid cave! You can't even help yourselves!
Waller still won't let me release a massive atmospheric pollen bloom just because it might affect the brains of all meat sacks. Did you win a competition to be the world's greatest assassin? Was it a long time ago?
Fine! I'll show Brainiac he can't take my stuff myself! But first, Daphne needs a snack. So Brainiac is being a total butt and trying to steal my whole thing for his big, ugly, meaty guns. Pretend Brainiac took your favorite things, then painted them purple. Which I would never do.
Keep staring with those eyeballs, Joker, and I'll use them to run some tests.
Are you sure? Being a captain sounds way more important. Whatever, I don't understand your human genera.
Ugh, so much depressive energy from the soldiers. Nothing a little mind-controlling pheromone bloom wouldn't fix.
Ooh, Flaggy! Big man Flag! They're ready to go! Did the cannon freeze your brains too? You can go break it now.
I'm not still mad at you. The plants won't bite.
It was an accident. An oopsie.
This is hard. Red's my favorite color, but so's green.
Just one little helper is only going to afflict goons, not open up weak points and stuff.
Probably the blood vessels in your eyes. I'll fix it later. Bring me things, then I'll improve your afflictions. It's symbiosis.
You're still here? I thought you left. Breathe like a meat sack, Deathstroke.
Want me to make your afflictions even better? You should. Keep her contained. Always with the stupid containing. Ugh.
Harley, how does it feel to grow up? This will scramble the invader's subcortical responses. Pathetic meat.
Can you feel the depleted microbes? That's because the terraformers are gobbling them all up. Those are our microbes.
And they can just recover a little more when I'm done. Ugh, why aren't you all here already? Waiting is getting boring. More of Brainiac's loser brigade. Ugh. Let's turn them into affliction smoothies.
If you can't stand this heat, you're not a pyrophyte plant. You're Victor Freeze, and I'm the brilliant scientist who...
Do I have to steal your stuff to make you four get moving? If my roots freeze and break, I'll make your roots freeze and break. You better protect us. Are you ever happy with what you have? Okay, Mr. Deathstroke, I've got some really fun ways for you to mulch some meat sacks. I know I am. Over and out. Well, stop wearing those weird ear things. Now ask me about World Earth Day.
Toyman looks fun. How do you think he feels about carnivorous plants? Meat sack waits his turn!
Well, you do smell like meat, so... Bad for meat sacks, good for plant life. I like lightning. I could be doing other things, you know.
Have a good time freezing living things. I sure did. I don't like meat sacks chattering at me, Joker, but I like this even less.
That scent is a complex chemical reaction. But let's just call it victory. Rage and shock share the same pain receptors. I learned that with Rayland. He's so dramatic. Oh, can I have another meat subject? You know, to keep Rayland company? You wouldn't believe how needy he is.
So Rayland and I have been working on improving all of my afflictions.
Oh, yeah. Dopey me. My plants are so grateful. They don't even want to consume you anymore. Ow! Making my leaves stand up.
Strange. The only plant matter traces inside you are from hops.
Hard to tell with all the damage, but I can definitely feel subtle changes. Yeah, I guess I did pretty okay. Does this make me a lieutenant?
It's getting crowded, but they won't let my plant tear down the walls.
It's so fun. And killing afflicted meanies feeds my plant babies faster.
Do other meat sacks think you're strange, Shark? So judgy.
Told ya, all those spandex hams are awful. Destroying beautiful ancient lives for fun.
All the Daily Planet talks about is Justice League this and Citizens of Metropolis that. What about the region's unique flora? I don't want to know about your gross rash.
Livewire Bolt is cool, but very jumpy. It wants to get everywhere, not just in your teeth and hair. Everywhere.
Say something if you have a gasping death feeling.
Don't know why meat sacks call it juice, but I put in extra juice. Oh, they won't resist these effects for long. I promise. Why am I thinking of Panama Island? Have I been to Panama Island?
Don't you want to help me anymore?
Sometimes you gotta burn down before you regrow.
Sorry, I'm speaking with my plants now.
I made it mad! Ugh, it's just electricity. You don't even have root systems to fry. Don't be babies. You're not gonna get very far without my afflictions. Need to make those tough points into weak points. Oh, Harley and my plants did such a great job. You other three were there too, I guess. How could I not see a forest full of trees? They're so cute and leafy.
Want a plant named after you? I can do that. I'm a scientist.
Ugh, meat sacks. Use my afflictions to open up a weak spot first. Jeez. By the way, does yours ever get all weird and tingly, like down your spine? It kind of tickles. Your work is done, but my pollen is just getting started.
You like the lights? I get seasonal disorder.
Now get out there and release some nitrogen dioxide.
So neat. You'll see.
Oh, let's put some red back on their cheeks. And in their respiratory systems, too. Bring me those soldiers, and I can keep working on it. And save them. If I have to. Ooh, the weather in the bay is perfect for pollen dispersion. Aw, like a picnic. Are you coming? Just because I'm younger than you doesn't mean my work isn't super important and totally dangerous. Hurry up!
I'm too old to be interested in toys. But when Boomerang got slammed across the hall... Oh, that was great. Remember, you promised I could poison Brainiac. He thinks he can terraform my world? I'll terraform him. For someone so into the color green, Lex wasn't any good with plants. Or people. Nobody liked him. Well, except Happerson. Are you still sulking about your lymph system?
Fine. Okay. So, you could use this affliction right now. It'll be stronger if you put it with another, though.
You can count on me in this fight. As long as you're always good to plants.
Smash up these gross aliens and you'll get more afflictions. What? Did this one not have enough skin sizzling for you?
Aw, his shark all pooped out. You must burn through a lot of energy. Can I grow a little colony on your back? You wouldn't even notice. No?
Enjoy your fresh, organically sourced rewards. You know the basics of controlled burning? Huh. Doesn't matter.
I could stop the Justice League if I was allowed to cover Metropolis in vines. But I'm not allowed to cover anything.
If you think I'm gonna break your stuff or something, I'm not. Stop watching me. What's the big deal about Superman anyway? He's just a metahuman with a weird weakness to minerals. Huh. So kind of like how meat sacks are a threat to the Earth? Shh. I need to concentrate on growing. Highly charged. If you blow out your nervous system, not my fault. I'm taking this power from the Hall of Justice. Don't tell. Mrs. Frias, you're starting to make the plants chilly. And me too.
You couldn't look after a plant. You can't even look after yourself. My memories of us are so blurry. But I think they're mostly good. Why do they call you Penguin? Are we partners in crime?
The plants are fake and synthetic. Gross! Why would anyone do this? I've sent more little helpers! You better look after them! I was gonna give you your reward in seeds, but Hack said no. So if you're mad, tell her.
Shark, we should talk more about algae. This must be very bad for your allergies. All that scratchiness.
Oh! Yuck! Who made this? It's all gross and full of tiny plastics and... Ah! What even is that? That's one plant baby, good to go. Oh, you'll need more, though.
Don't step on the grass. I'll know.
Ooh, I'll help you do way more than just freezing things. In exchange for materials. Oh, and don't tell anyone that you're giving me materials. Thanks!
If I was Lois Lane, I'd report on the history of introducing palm trees to the biome. Oh, it's so interesting.
The aliens are always zapping you, and Waller's always zapping Pinky, so I thought, electric affliction, huh? Come help me test it out, okay? Over and out. That's all of my afflictions ready to go. Don't waste them. Down, down, down they go, rooting around, finding cool stuff. That stuff. Careful you don't shatter a limb.
I'm remembering more about my old life. Like how Gotham smelled like a flooded sewer and everyone I knew dressed funny. Wish I had some human lungs to incubate this in. Wait a sec.
Hurry up, meat sacks! I'm supposed to be the only one who spreads afflictions here. Freeze them from the inside, then shatter them into itty-bitty pieces. What?
That's what we're testing, study buddy. The limits of your endurance.
Harley, and the others, did you know plants can generate and conduct electricity? Over. So you wake them up, bring them to my testing area, and I get them to help me plant some stuff. Me and Daphne have a surprise for you. It's Toxic Afflictions.
If you're nice to me, I'll keep you around when I'm a fully grown supervillain.
Ready to show the invaders they're unwelcome here? Oh, and my neurotoxin has a new scent. It's fine fresh. This level of energy greatly increases plant-usable nitrate formation.
So this Flash person was the one who killed Lex Luthor? I hate him. Do you think he'll brutally kill you too?
You could even burn Brainiac with this. And you should.
Could you stand a teensy bit further away? Can you keep a secret? I'm gonna talk to Hack's plants for her, and she's going to disable the timer on my grow lights.
So exciting!
Can't wait to get out and feel real sunlight in my chloroplasts.
I want that gross copycat gun decomposing pronto, so no getting cold feet. Cold feet.
When Lex looked at me like that, it meant no ice cream. Stupid Lex. See, Rayland? They can't wait to make more powerful afflictions. You want to be a test subject, Joker? I can set up another tube. I think Rayland gets lonely. You know, I feel bigger and stronger every day. Who knows what I'll mature into? Well, I guess you guys do. Hey! Hey! Penguin!
More of my little helpers have arrived. Ignite the invaders, not your friends.
I have my own subjects to experiment on. So much to make and do. I don't know if I want to be called Poison Ivy. I'm not poisonous. The plant toxins are. You know what's better than chlorophyll? Fizzy chlorophyll.
Too bad they didn't care more about climate change, the real world destroyer.
Or it goes all mushy. Do you want mushy guts? Lots to do. Lots to do. I'm always plotting. Huh. Brainiac is much better at destroying the natural environment than you guys.
Are you ready to plant the seeds of better afflictions and rip up those alien weeds? Now spread your bounty on the wind! And neurotoxins, too. Oh, it's Mr. Harkness. Ugh, fine. Whatever. Scientists across the globe, including Tobias Manning and Bella Garten, condemn Metropolis vigilantes, the Justice League, for their destruction of approximately 1/10 of the remaining rainforest on world Earth day. Okay, you can start getting rid of the cannon now. I'll look at the nitrogen levels later. Well, that's not gonna cut it. We need more juice. This is exciting. Guard Daphne while they grow roots into the underground power grid, okay?
Did my toxin paralyze your muscles? Blink once for yes.
I'm not gonna just grow before your eyes, Lawless. No. So you want to hear the plan or not? No pressure from me. But my plants will know if you mess this up. Don't complete the circuit or whatever, and make sure Brainiac knows he sucks. My experiments are, really interesting, but do you have to watch like that? How does Mrs. Nora feel about flower crowns? And vines on her tube?
Look on the bright side. If Metropolis is destroyed, lots of room for pioneer plant species.
You better. Because we're doing this for you. And your weird friends. World Earth Day, 2 years ago. Proof. You mean I didn't even save that many plants? I just died?
Can't talk. Growing my florets?
No afflictions, no vulnerable spot, no damage. Flag, tell them we don't have time for this. Overcharged and ready for electrocuting. There are 5 species of poisonous plants unique to the Metropolis area. Meet me here, and Daphne will make it 6.
Know what was in the last smoothie you had? I do.
Oh, Flag said don't go easy, so I won't. Hack says this counts as eco-terrorism, but I'm not scared at all. Oh, you might smell nitrogen as the air gets ionized, but it shouldn't do anything too weird to you. Smell that nitrogen. That's too much nitrogen.
Aren't the pigment stains on her arms cool? So cool.
I know you'll like what I have, Harley. Ooh, have fun! I'm excited just thinking about all that cellular damage.
Are you hibernating, Shark? Do you hibernate? Toy man, toy man, toy man! I could just wrap him up in vines and keep him forever.
Should probably skedaddle out of this.
When I first saw you, I thought you'd be more... bitey.
I'm interviewing. Oh, it's gotta be at the top of the tower, the very top. Huh? Oh, he told you about that? I just wanted to know why he smelled so bitter and depressed. Let's see what you have, and how I can make it so much better. It's not just increasing electric current, but I did increase it.
I'm not interested in the subject's comfort, only her productivity. Ugh. Me no Lex.
If I were you, I would spend it all on flowers and snacks. Yeah, play nice and I'll help you out, Floydy. Sometimes you get bored with just one way to melt meat faces. I get it.
What's a boomerang again? Shoo! Go save everyone. Very important. I'm practicing going dormant. Just in case.
Maybe plants and humans can work together. Sometimes. That little helper can't draw out the weak point on its own. It can mess up bad guys, though.
Joker. Bet your neurochemistry is really something.
Now to wake up my little helpers. You like the Justice League, and they're for babies, so you're at least a baby. We did it! We showed that nasty Brainiac he can't just come in here and steal other people's inventions.
Are you into bonsai, Deadshot? Don't blame you for hanging around, Joker. But Daphne is off limits. Seriously off limits.
Wrong. The trees think it's super selfish. Trust me, I asked them. It's important for me to see the effects of Daphne's bloom on the invaders. It keeps me motivated. Now it's even more rage-inducing. Oh, not to use. You still shoot it. She owns a private jet, and Noni does all the cool island botany. IBD had a whole interview with her. Didn't you read it? But I also want to see if I can use their powers to help all plants. Glad you see things my way now. This one plant baby isn't strong enough to bring out the weak point on its own. Were you still annoying? I've never had a real family or anything, but I imagine it's gotta be something like this. I mean... we even have matching bombs, right? That's one affliction burst ready. You could save it, though. Believe it or not, there's lots of science in burning.
I've been telling my plants all about you.
Below 0 is where the fun begins. And the cell damage.
Yes, she's the one I was telling you about. Oh, don't be jealous. Oh, you can walk around. Maybe don't breathe too deeply, though.
Ooh, turn these guys into mulch to feed my precious babies. That should get things started. Now de-ice that gun, then beat it into the ground. New plant babies, let's get them charged up and unleash their power.
Turn up the heat. I can barely feel the ends of my vines.
We're so sorry, Ivy. We'll do better next time, Ivy. No more next times from Ivy. Yeah! Operation Green Payback starts right now! Okay, so here's my new plan to get your meat sacks to make up for all their plant murder. This affliction burst is charged. Although, they're way more powerful if you combine them.
Don't tell anyone else, but I'd spare you when I destroy humanity.
Yeah, hurry up and get back. Wait, don't. If you come back, Waller will want to deploy me again.
Is it... Belladonna? Why are clowns such a big deal for you meat sacks? I don't get it. Ah! It works! My confusion affliction works! I think. Want to help me test it? Come here. Let's talk.
Right, and nature always wins. It's blooming. So colorful and so deadly. That's my aesthetic. Ooh, like in wrestling. Or a real fight? One affliction? Really? It's gonna take more than that. Are you finally gonna hang out with me now? And if anyone goes for Daphne, first, how dare they? Second, you take them out! Humans suck butt. Bruce Wayne is a bazillionaire who owns half of Gotham City. Where are all the green spaces in Gotham City?
This is a powerful and dangerous heat, so have fun. Thinking about Earth 2 is gonna give me nightmares. So many plants gone. Poor babies. I'm beat. It's draining talking to meat sacks, you know?
Eyes up, meat sacks! Engagement commenced! Did I say that right, Colonel Flag? Can I punish this world's Lex Luthor for the other Lex Luthor being a big jerk? Oh, intense cold, intense cold. Whew. Writing contracts is so boring, but they let you do the funnest stuff.
Yes, I photosynthesize. Now could you please stop staring?
I like that you're scary. Like me. What do you need? Thanks, meat sacks. This is really cool. Your roots can go real deep, can't they? Right into secret hideouts under the city. You can only stay here if you keep being quiet, but not silent. Ugh, that's gross. I bet you're here to make those stupid metal weapons a little more, face melty. Let's do it. Buddy, ugh. Look, 2 of them are in their tubes right now, probably dreaming about crushing flowers with bad guys' heads or something.
You know, there's a flower that smells of rotting meat. It reminds me of you.
My plant baby's strong, but not open weak points on big alien guns all on their own strong. How did Director Waller find you? Is there like a list of meat sacks with dead or death in their names? Oop, gotta go. Just can't live without me, can you?
When my roots found the pheromones of the Batcave, it was like digging up someone else's memories. Weird.
Sometimes you have to trick the insects into doing what's best, right?
I'm thinking about extinguishing humankind. Anyway, bye. Did you know none of the Justice League members are plant-based? Nope. They don't care about plants.
Oh, I see how it is. Me getting robbed isn't something to take seriously. How could you meat sacks let this happen? Ow!
Did you see Lois Lane? Does she know about me? Do you think I could have a TV show? Oh, will you relax? We're messing up the results.
Well, from his pheromones specifically. All living organisms give off pheromones, even you. Like, I can tell from yours that you... Duh, they should just get how this works. They've done this before.
I need another alien! This one's fermented!
I don't think she was a fool. She cared about her babies and wanted to protect them. Just like me. But I don't want to make the same mistakes.
I need to keep planning new and dangerous afflictions. Rayland gets mopey when he's not helping. When life gives you poop. Make high nitrogen fertilizer.
Wanna afflict Brainiac's losers? Then sure, go ahead. But the gun will need more than one affliction. Seeing your face is better than seeing Lex's was. Mostly.
Take your fertilizer so you'll grow big and strong and tear through metal. Ouch. You have a severe vitamin deficiency. Why is your face like that?
Show Brainiac that no one steals from Ivy and gets away with it. Director, I thought about what you said before about the other Ivy.
Do you get tired of just shooting the aliens with metal from your noisy guns? I bet. That's why I've created this Diablo Blaze.
You didn't actually freeze, did you? They told me it was just a name. This one has lots of violence. No! We need more than one affliction for this!
Were you in a gang? A girl gang?
I don't think you need help with hurting humans, but I have some stuff. Yeah, replanting the trees he ripped up, being a tornado, or struck with lightning. Do you have any idea how much damage he does to root systems? Human lives. That doesn't make up for all the bad stuff they did.
Were you ugly then too? Haven't you ever seen someone flowering before? If anyone is going to raise the Hall of Justice to the ground, it should be me. Waller hasn't let me raise anything in hours.
Oh, great. Now Brainiac's gonna steal my plants, too. But not before you're extra dead. One affliction burst is good to go. Use it. Or don't. Yes! Sharky! Sharky! I just like saying it.
Hey, want to hear about something cool I made? Well, technically not cool. At all. Something to burn the bad guys where they stand.
The invaders will try to suffocate them, so don't you let them do it. Do you want to help your spandex besties or not?
Hey! Are you excited to put your meaty little fingers to work making my afflictions extra toxic? I am.
Hey, Mopey Meat Sack, want to hear my plan to make the Justice League good so you can quit whining about it?
You don't have to be rude. It's not a rudeness affliction. It's just Deadshot. No, you can't. Well, maybe later. Is it Oleander?
All affliction bursts are charged. Get on with it! Meat brains are very easy to psych up. Very easy.
My toxins are dispersing into the city. You should do that too. What are you looking at? Are my roots showing? What's it like? Being a killer for money.
Want to test my ice afflictions? Someone says subjects have to survive with all their pieces. You actually did it! Waller will definitely give me my sun lamps back now.
Shh. Bring me weapons with afflictions on them, and I can give them a boost.
Superheated venom ignites an explosive reaction of burning rage. Classic meat sacks. Nope. I got more. Like, so many more.
Lot of poisonous and gross plants in Australia. This one's deadly. This one's deadlier. This one's deadliest. Oh, I hate that.
Yes! New life! Oh, except for the aliens. They'll die horribly.
Joker, I bet you get the short end of the stick. A lot. Meat sacks can be so judgy.
What do you need, Joker? I got lots of real good stuff. We can learn from the deep soil, what's left of the atmosphere, and the aliens' bodies. Make it juicy.
Complex reaction, simple result.
Whoosh! Burning.
Harleen, want to watch plant cells divide with me?
Captain Director! Or Director Captain? Have you found me another meat subject yet? I may have gotten Raylan's hopes a little too high. What is it? Is there something in my leaves? Zoe? Zoe? What is it?
I made a whole new toxic plant genus. What have you been doing?
One little helper will afflict the yucky bad guys, but it won't help with the gun thing.
If I have to be around meat sacks, it might as well be you.
Would there even be an Amazo without the Justice League? While you've been creeping around, I've been working. You're not like real adults at all. Even you four are weak to minerals. Precious plant babies here. You better take proper care of them. Your stuff is pretty nice, but I can make it way more lethal. Wanna see? And I'm here to help out too, you know. I'll show Brainiac who's the best at frozen explodey bits. You heard me, meat sacks! Go! You know, everyone keeps saying that you run a shady organization like it's a bad thing, but I don't get it. Plants need a balance of sunlight and shade. Duh. Harley, nice to see someone I don't hate, I guess. It's only funny if you use my stuff to hurt him real good. Okay, Joker?
Enjoy using my afflictions.
This is an exciting one. My new Venom Frenzy has psychotropic properties which bind to the host's brain.
Finally, someone who can appreciate the acidic defensive properties of plants.
Oh, so much power and such cute little packages. More plant babies!
If Miss Isley could see me now. Wait, who's Miss Isley? Did I even go to school?
Oh, her. But don't you think Ivy sounds better? When you freeze and electrocute them, that's frostricity! Ugh. Hero came up with that. I said I'd try it. My afflictions were obviously the coolest thing you meat sacks have worked on, but I wanted to make them bigger and better. Plant babies are here and ready to be nourished. Aw, thanks for turning up the ground for us and filling it with nutrients. Come to Daphne when you're ready to get started. Apparently spores are better than pollen for spread, so now Daphne has to try to be all mycelium-y. Wait. No one told me Daphne was going to be over the ocean. Oceans are scary and cold.
One little outbreak and everyone's mad at me.
If you find any succulents, can you bring them back? I have an idea. Zap! Now, don't wait for the big electricity-spewing cannon's permission. Kill it! Oh, back for more, huh? Can't live without plants. Or science.
I like this game. Is it Datura? Oh, are you still here? Why?
Finally! Time to make Brainiac suffer now, right? Okay, all iced up. Oh, watch your fingers.
Come back soon. But not too soon.
This one's mighty and frostbitey.
Joker, you're pale. I think you need a lot more vitamin D.
You're hovering like a really annoying hummingbird, Zoe. I hate hummingbirds.
I like it when you come by, Harleen. I bet you get that a lot. I bet everyone likes you.
Well, probably not. But have fun in your fight.
Hey, has Waller grounded you?
We're gonna have so much fun! It's so easy to make meat work against itself. You'll see. But then the plants could put themselves back together, or even better, fight back. Maybe even replace the League. Daphne said you were definitely gonna die. But I knew. Oh, don't worry. Daphne will find Batman's puny little cave. You protect Daphne, or else. Exactly. I asked Daphne if we could increase the toxicity of the afflictions. We just need a few more tests.
Are you waiting for me to grow older? I'm trying.
No. So I asked Pinky and he said yes. Deep freezing. Don't revive anything you use it on. It'll be gross.
Sometimes I remember choking a whole city in vines. Isn't that weird?
Are you thinking about eating my plants? They're all poisonous. Really poisonous. You know how it feels to chew ice? Well, this is like the ice chewing them.
Waller said I can't go with you to get Lex. That I'm too volatile. Ugh, I'm not volatile. I'm angry.
Charge up my little helpers and they'll help you. It's fully grown. Take a deep breath and smell the eco-warfare. Oh, tingly. I'll show you not to take my mission seriously. Oh. Well, I'll show this to the next squad at least. I guess that too, but I'm really invested in the suffering. Look, I like afflicting alien creeps as much as you, but Big Man Flag says we should concentrate on the gun. Do you weirdos like being set on fire all the time? The invaders do it to you a lot. You're welcome.
The Batman. He used to make me mad. Or did I like him? We don't like him now. Thousands of germinating spores.
Guess what I have? Did you guess a highly dangerous neurotoxin? Now, guess who's helping to release it? You did what?
After we're done here, I'll take care of the land, you take care of the ocean. Deal? Did you know me in my past life?
Yes. With this affliction on your weapon, you can freeze the aliens in place. That's neat, right? Daphne has their own little squad of helpers.
Don't you have things to do? I do. Like mitosis and stuff.
Why are you on the floor instead of the cannon? Ugh, you meat sacks are actually the worst. Whew. So many neurotoxins. It's almost making me angry. I wish I could do this myself. But regulations say I'm too young to work. Mr. Straightface, pick your poison. Oh, Diablo, please. It's not spontaneous combustion, but once it gets started, it burns and burns. Mr. Wilson, the plants would like to indoctrinate you since you're such a good plant.
Oh, what if some hardy little plants survived in Earth too? Do you think we can rescue them? Stupid dead Lex. Well, I'll just have to take it out on all meat sacks. Your healthy intestinal flora are very loud. Boomerang's hogging my lamps. Not for tanning, not for tanning!
You and Deadshot eat a lot of the same plants.
Hack is neat. She left her boring meat body behind, and now she's made of purple, mostly.
But I guess you're kind of saving the Earth, too. So maybe not all meat sacks? I don't need a babysitter. Do I look like a baby to you?
I'll dig up this mean old bat. You can count on me. And who knows what else my roots might find. Exciting!
Unimportant, so I don't care. Ugh. So you wake them up, hey, bestest best pals, want to earn back the goodwill you shattered as alien zombies? Your Earth was empty except for you and Mrs. Nora? That sounds really nice. I've got stuff for you to show off to those people who watch you on the internet. A lot of people really don't seem to like you. Like, at all.
If you ever want to be a shark-man-plant hybrid shark, I don't think the others are into environmentalism. Ivy, I'm frozen. Ivy, I'm thawing. Ugh, you're so whiny.
Makes my capillaries contract, even though I made it. This is all your fault! I can't believe I was going to make you meatballs stronger! Zoe... Did I release a paralytic by accident or something? Yeah! Stupid meat sacks! They'll learn not to mess with us. I'll melt their faces off and use their meat bodies as fertilizer. Daphne's roots are looking... But all this Earth's life is gone. Waller says this is an authorized bioweapon deployment. And you have to do what I say. And... No... It's a secret. Oh, it's just Hack said Daphne was so big she might get mixed up in you. Anyway, we're here to learn all about Earth 2. Whoa. You can just stand there barely moving for a really long time. Faster acting and hotter tempered. Like me. So watch it.
Did we have a secret handshake? Oh! Don't tell me.
So much power. Use it! Use it now! It's time for you to shine, my darling plant babies.
With your constitution, you'd be a perfect affliction host. Sometimes you need to recharge under a heat lamp. I get it.
So keep the little helpers safe, okay? Clear the bad guys off their rooftops, shoo! I'm saying the plants trick the insects into pollinating them. They learn to use deception in order to secure the survival of their species. The insects wouldn't help them otherwise.
Hey, have you had any exciting, unexpected side effects?
Affliction ready! If you save them up, they'll be more powerful. I've improved its freezing potential. You'll see.
You're staring. I'm not staring. I don't have to blink.
Faster chilling reaction, but just as neat to watch.
Your heart rate is rising. Adrenaline too. Are you enraged, Rayland?
You've got a face that screams, fertilizer! What do you want, digger?
Turning meat sacks into mindless drones isn't such a bad idea. But I would make it pretty.
You messed it up! We made an affliction for you, and you messed it up! Interesting or gross? Some of them even smell like rotting meat. The invaders can freeze and burn and electrocute and all sorts of things. Don't you want that power too? Are you practicing no one being able to notice you? It's not working. I've been wondering, why do you hate metahumans so much? Like, I get it. They're still meat sacks, but why do you hate them? Daphne and I found 3 caves where your man-bat might be, so you gotta check each of them. Or get lucky, but you're probably not lucky. Look at you. Kind of unfair making them uncontrollably aggressive when Brainiac already did that. Oh well.
We're not bloodthirsty. We're nutrient-thirsty.
Reaching into my root network? Oh, wait till you see this. I don't need aggression stimulants because I have plants. All plants are aggressive. It's like the opposite of multivitamins for their brains. You might feel a slight electrocution sensation. Relax, meat sack. Trading cards aren't inherently evil. They are for weird man babies, though. Yeah, Harley said so. You are going to be so pleased with the gifts I'm sending you. Burns hotter than my hate for you meatheads.
It never hurts to help. At least, I won't hurt you. And if I do, it would be an accident.
Basically, it makes them so aggressive that they'll fight anything around them. Even each other. Hack says you talk to people with the internet, but Hack is the internet. So is Hack your translator?
The Earth 2 soil is rich and weird.
It'll give my plant the extra growth it needs to find your silly bat cave. So, there's one of those gross bug farms, and Daphne hates bugs because they're really bad for...
Hi, Meat Sack. How are your animal impulses today? Waller said I shouldn't get too close to you. Why? Is it the bombs? They promised they'd bring me nature documentaries.
It's only gonna get a little colder while she's here. No dramatics, okay? Go put their confused, murderous rage to good use. On each other! Storm warning for the invaders.
You give off very creepy vibes, mister. Wait, what's so funny? Is it a joke? I like jokes.
Lots of cool, irreversible effects at this strength.
Joker, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it.
When they're crazed on venom frenzy, all they want to do is hit each other. Like you. But purple. And worse.
Ew! No! Don't ingest him. You don't know where he's been. Can you guess what I'm thinking about? It's tropical diseases!
Yeah, but she's like cool scary. Or maybe scary cool. Yeah, I found it in the Independent Biologist Digest, which is very reputable.
You look a little sad, Harleen. Want a hug from one of my vines? It might be a plant, but I can still get creeped out. I'm working on my villain thing. I mean, I can control giant plants, but also, I'm adorable. When you use my afflictions, you're kind of being pollinators. My busy little bees. There's not enough moisture in the air. Oh, and too much testosterone.
We all know you're not strong enough to damage the cannon without my afflictions.
Keep stretching your roots, little one. There's a whole city to fill.
Plant babies, let's secure the perimeter! Or whatever. Burn them to ashes. More nutrients for the soil.
You don't need to watch me. There are Argus people for that.
You're my best friend, Daphne. I'd never tell your secrets. Batman's secrets are a whole other thing.
Go and destroy that thing. I've read that flying machines are big carbon emitters. Meat sacks used to use electric treatments for all kinds of things.
Mrs. Victoria, you're so cool. Get it? Want me to make something extra melty? And because he's a butt face. You only eat plants? Really nice ones? That's so cruel.
Is it hard for you being mostly a shark? Yuck. Bet you get called a creep a lot, Joker.
Zoe, hi. Oh, you're not here to hang out? Okay, maybe later? Ice crystals. So pretty. So ouchy. Ahem. So, you're all familiar with Daphne, right? Dianea, Mushipolis, Rex, strong stem, beautiful smile. What's that, little helpers? You hunker? Me too.
And if you afflict an enemy with my live wire bolt, you can trick their cells into electrocuting them from the inside out.
My little helpers have arrived! Make sure you charge them up!
Joker. And Flag says they can't give kids weapons. So many roots. I could choke the whole city.
People keep leaving them laying around with the screens on, so I turned them all off and put them in a pile. This one is for you. If you just want to hang out, we can make plants that live in deep cold together.
You eat a lot of kale and quinoa, Deadshot.
This is really gonna help my research. I take a sip or I'll feed them to you. Or at least that I can say that when people stare.
Making me itchy. Waiting.
Are you a meat sack or ice or both?
Set them on fire instead.
Burn them all!
There are some really old plants in Metropolis from before the city was here, and they're sick of our cow poop.
You're a very strange meat sack. I just thought you should know that. Daphne can't grow while all these armored fighting things are squishing up the soil. One day, maybe Metropolis will be covered in these. But one step at a time. I'm so proud of you! Sorry, I'm talking to my plant. I suppose you four are okay too.
Oh, all ready to charge up your afflictions? We sure are. So many kinds of plants. But the only kind of meat sack is a meanie.
Enjoy! Don't die! Or do, if you want. It's all part of the nutrient cycle. We need more power. We need more afflictions. So much maintenance space under the city that isn't maintaining anything important. Better to fill it with roots and vines and toxic spores. All set for better invader brain rewiring. But I'm not taking them anywhere. I'm borrowing them. For science. Deadshot. Ugh. What do you want now? I like manipulating physiological responses. Hope you do too. What if a parasitic fungus accidentally took over his brain and it's like a portable permafrost layer? Oh, scary. Anyway, weirdos, if you want to burn them back from the inside, well, I have a new affliction to test out. Now everybody wants me to do stuff like Ivy, clear out this whole city block of invaders. Well, okay. Oh, did you know there are plants that mimic certain smells to lure in insects and then trap them? Mr. Wilson, make yourself useful and help test my afflictions. You'll regenerate. Probably. Oh, Zoe. Okay, Zoe. Is your dad just like that?
Hey, when I say I'll destroy all meat sacks, I don't mean you. We're good.
Obviously, fire and ice go together, like peanut butter and chlorophyll. Oh, it'll make a great reaction. If we want to deal with this gun, first you gotta save up your afflictions. No one's told me about this new dimension yet. I bet it's got cool plants. More bad guys! Kill them so we can get to the good stuff. My afflictions. You're furthering science even if you die. Waller said I could keep you. Tell me all about the effects, okay? I have so many ideas for this affliction. Start a firestorm. Pioneer plants will come back.
Joker, hey, I need an adult. Raylan taught me that one.
Great! Time to make plant food and charge up my cool afflictions. Come on already and pick something.
I wanted revenge on Lex. I've never even had revenge in this life. Revenge is sweet. And I'm sweet too.
When my affliction's ready, just tell me which plant you want it released at. Ah, that's better. So this isn't Mr. Bat's hidey hole, but I did find all these unused tunnels under the city. Perfect for filling with roots to support my toxic bloom.
Who's the dominant species, little one? You're the dominant species.
All fully charged and ready to teach Brainiac a lesson.
I already said sorry for the containment breach.
I want to see the forest, but I'm not sure how to do that. It would be fun to afflict these goons. But I guess it would be better to wait and deal with the gun. Oh, you'll see. My research on plant steroidal takeover is really coming along. What? No way. Meat sacks are still the worst. But I guess having friends is kind of cool. Sort of like having a family. Now you can spread clouds of toxins even without Daphne and my helpers. And you should. Without their little helpers providing nutrients, Daphne can get all corrupted and gross. They could even die.
Oh, you're sad? About Wonder Woman? When I get upset about plant suffering, a dose of sunlight really focuses my white-hot rage.
Then how come you're helping Waller do it?
Meat sack time's up. Plant time only.
Do you need something, Mr. Wilson? Wait, are you going to assassinate someone in here? You're like one of those watchy things on buildings. Except meaty and not stone. Where are the green spaces? Oh, it's Mr. Wilson. I guess I can be nice. How can I help you today? Are you staring because it should be illegal and you're lawless? Captain Boss Lady, over here.
No! Can't you see I'm working?
Extreme Arctic temperatures. You're welcome. Electricity can actually stimulate growth. This will destroy it, though. Little by little, we'll return this island to its natural beauty and kill all trespassers. All right, Captain Buzzkill. I guess it makes sense. Lame sense.
I know. He's ginormous. The biggest sack of meat.
Hello? Meat sacks? Did you forget why you're here? Big gun? My stuff? Go!
It's good that there's more brainiacs. We shouldn't stop at killing just one. Oh! And all those earths to make into gardens. Oh.
Boy, real picky, aren't you? A little helper is ready with its affliction. Oh, get him!
That's it, little plant. Now we both have an aggressive reaction on contact.
Sorry. Remembering when I tested this dose on Rayland. You're really helping me out. I'm gonna put you on Daphne's do not eat list. My plant babies can't be around electrical discharge for too long. Go do stuff. I have my sources.
If we go back to Gotham one day, you can show me all the places we exploded.
Ecological diversity is so important. That's why I'm introducing more deadly airborne pollens. Very strong electric field. Shouldn't affect your bombs, though. Boosted its inflammability.
They said I used my powers to make meat sacks love me. Ew! Why would I want that?
More afflictions! That one isn't enough. Good enough. Location's on your map. What are you waiting for? Go vengeance for me! Even freezier. Which is a scientific term, Lex.
Not paying attention.
Start with our Earth, and then fix all the other Earths too, just like with the Brainiacs.
Did you really run away from a circus? Like Colonel Flag said? This is going to be great! For plant life, anyway.
Penguin! Let's play a game!
So you broke into the invaders' computers. Oh! Did they have games?
Some plants adapt to intense heat, but the invaders don't. You eat way less plants than most people here. It's nice. I'll remember that. My toxins will overload the creepy crawlies inside the big stupid gun and make it vulnerable. Wait, how do I know the word psychotropic? I think it noticed us. Now go turn that big ugly gun into ice cubes already!
In plants, too much ethanol stunts growth. Have you ever killed a plant, Deadshot?
It's cute that you're trying, but you're gonna need my afflictions to help with that. Yes! My experiments are gonna get weird. If you're looking for your dad, I don't keep track of meat sacks.
It's not that hard to improve combustion, really.
Oh, cool, Daphne. You found secrets. Show me, show me. Little helper's here and ready to, help.
Hey, Meat, I made a lightning affliction. Cool, right? But I need help testing it. Come over and I'll tell you all about how you can get it. Harley says you're not the same Joker, but I don't remember the other one, so I don't really care.
So frozen, I should pump you full of dehydrants, just in case. Afflictions? They stole my afflictions. Why don't we make everyone responsible? Stop all the pollution, deforestation, careless consumption. Oh, disgusting, meaty sprawl.
You should help me get what I need to improve afflictions. The results are so neat. Tell him, Reland. I feed my plants a vitamin-rich mulch. You should try it. Are you trying to blend in? Oh, is this a game?
Try anything funny, Boomerang, and you go into the tube with Rayland. He's the worst of them all. Or was. I wish I had been the one to extinguish his gross meat existence. Also caused by humans. Next one.
I've got so many plans for us to make my afflictions even stronger. But you're kind of weedy. I'm not really a goddess, King Shark. More like a princess.
I tried to watch your stream, but it told me I needed parent permission. Ugh, so rude.
Boomerang, you're distracting me from not thinking about you.
Shoot! You're making everyone's roots clench. I got some more little helpers for you to charge up. Is there a reason you're looking at me like that?
Come on! We're fully charged and good to go!
Oh, maybe. But I lost so much when I was reborn. So many memories. My more human side.
Everyone dies, I guess. And their remains leave rich nutrients for plants.
All living things carry memory with them. We can see the marks of a fire from hundreds of years ago scorched into the rings of a tree. The same is true for you. Unless you want to consider parasites, which I think really only applies to you, so... no. Because I'm still growing. I get stronger and smarter every day. Are you still growing? Did I ever make you laugh really hard? Did I tell you any secrets? Oh, do you know when my birthday is? So, Harleen, were we like best friends? I bet we were best friends. The internet, right? That's so sad. Oh, if we hung out, I could describe all the best feelings for you, like grass between your toes, the sun on your skin, tendrils choking meat sacks. Actually, they produce oxygen. We both do. We have a lot in common that way. Sometimes I feel like they're the only one who can really understand me. Harleen, what did you want to be when you grew up? I don't understand your meat emotions. Getting damaged doesn't make you harder. That's ridiculous. Look at me. My whole body was destroyed, and now my skin is softer than ever. Look. Information! Oh, this is so dumb. And I hate you. Remember? You're special. I would love more time to study you. Or are they just a way to keep certain questions from ever being asked? If you ever stop being made of data, I think you'd make a really good plant. Oh, I love grafting! Beautiful things can come from the joining of two very different plants. Hack, do you know about mushrooms? I wouldn't do that to you. I'd even let you come visit my lair sometimes. Some of them feel good, and some feel bad. Tearing down buildings, wreaking havoc with my awesome plant powers. I know they're my memories, but they feel like a stranger's. Actually, I think they just find you really annoying. Which is weird because they're all super annoying in their own ways, don't you think? No. I mean, I can't imagine that people would actually want to be in the same room as you. I am. Some plants are ticklish too. Like, when you touch them, they shrink up. Can you feel this? Rude? I just wanted to ask you about Gotham. There aren't many people left to ask who aren't dead or weird, and Harley gets awkward when I try to talk to her about it.
Are we gonna do a caper? Are we partners? Should I find more goons? Why don't you smell like the others? The other soldiers, they all smell boring, like frequent showers and a good night's sleep. You, on the other hand, you smell special. I literally have to. Pheromones are everywhere. It's part of how I see the world. Could you stop breathing? Harleen, I was just thinking about you. And there you are. Pengy, I'm back. So, where shall we start? Oh, I know. Tell me about your greatest capers. That's the word, right? Capers? Feels wrong. Lab notes, standard size. So, first question. Why don't you ever call me Pamela? Oh, I feel like some of this might be a morally gray area. So, I gotta know. Do you ever think about why you do the whole riddle thing? You know everything, right? Did you name yourself? I was named way before I was born. Mycelium. It's how plants all over the earth talk to each other. Look it up. I will too, I think. If we did live forever, we could be friends for a long time. Okay, not to be a prickle, but I did want to say just one more thing about your obviously tragic past. How am I supposed to watch myself talk? You want me on security cams? Okay, first, just tell me, do you have a favorite flower? I know it's a super illogical question because all flora are interdependent, but I don't like this game. Go away. So you're saying you're afraid of me? I don't get why Harley said talking to you was like being trapped in a tent with a caffeinated mosquito. Or why Deadshot said you were like, I'll take that. Bye, Peggy! Okay, riddle me this. How come you're the only person who hasn't asked about past me? What, I'm not important to you? Wait, Harleen! Come back! Okay, fine. I get it. God, forget it! No. You wouldn't mean it. Neither would he. Hey, would you feel anything if I walked through you? Are holograms ticklish? Oh, I'm just taking it in. Oh, come on, it's a compliment. And you meat sacks call me judgmental. Sheesh. Sometimes, as my cellular structure matures, it'll unlock my biological memories and they'll bloom into my conscious mind. Like daisies. But about people, though. So. Oh, I love skeletons! Do you want to talk about your skeletons? You know, the ones from when you were younger? Well, what are your friends like? Do they keep comparing you to their Lex? Ooh, have you started writing? Can I see? There it is. It's an interesting mixture. Gritty and unpleasant, but with a dash of some sickly sweet suffering. I smell something that you'd probably like to forget. So if you know so much, why aren't you in charge around here? So obviously we both know it's not my name, but a lot of people still call me Pamela. It's a distinct pattern. Ew, gross. Fine. Let me think about it. Oh, that's Daphne's birthday. They're my best friend and they'd never forgive me. I magically know when creepy meat sacks are trying to use me. I feel like you already knew you were talking to me, so... I am! I've been looking at your internet, and I get it now. It's just mushrooms. I just think it's interesting that mean old Lex, he's dead now, knew to find me in Our Lady of the Bowery Sister Magdalena Orphanage. Like, I wonder how he got that information. Oh, hey, the riddle guy. I haven't gotten to talk to you yet. Okay, so what's up? Yeah, they totally do that. A lot. Why won't you give me a riddle? Scared I'll guess it. Obviously. So, does it ever bother you, knowing that you're always gonna be Lex, number 2? And there are a lot of diamonds in there. I see. And what exactly would a person have to trade for information? It does sound cool. Can I name myself? Okay, I have a topic I'd like to cover in our lesson today. What are the implications of using mind control to get meat sacks to be your goons? Yes, and we're both versions of other selves. I've been researching extensively, and there's really not a precedent in the natural world for an organism subsuming its former self. The grass is always greener around me, but I want to know everything too. I just think they've got the wrong idea about you somehow. Maybe it's because you don't visit me enough. Maybe you should fight over me. Here, I prepared this special serum. When you give things to Waller and the others, are you giving away pieces of yourself? Oh, because it's bad? Did I do really terrible stuff back then? Yeah, I talk to Rayland all the time. Okay, so to preface my investigation, wow! You can make them do stuff? Can you make me do stuff? Make me do something cool! But they also can't stop talking about her and calling me her name and wanting me to be her, even though I'm also not good enough, I guess. And what am I supposed to do? It's so weird to be this person, but also not. Whatever, Cologne. Underneath the tough guy act, I think you're a big softie. I'm talking to you now, but the plants are reacting to the fires, the fighting. Ugh, I even feel a squirrel in a tree on the mainland. Ugh, itchy. Because you don't have any friends, right? You're all alone. Wow, that must feel bad. I'm not even fully human and I have friends. You act all tough, but underneath that sad sack perfume. Hey you, Buzzcut. No, not you, dummy, the other Buzzcut. Big man Flag. Flag! Just stop it! You don't understand. That's all anyone ever says to me. You don't sound like her. You don't look like her. You're not her. Me being in water would basically be hydroponics and, ew. like I want to expose myself to waterborne diseases like some sad meat sack taking a bath. Good one, Arlene. Right. That's all you think I am. I've been wondering, if villains these days are so lame, what were they like in the good old days? Was I too kind to you? Was that my mistake? Almost there, just a little bit more, Daphne. It's very difficult growing without my helpers, by the way. Ugh. Mulch the big ones and we'll make afflictions way faster. I'd explain, but I don't wanna. More are coming for my plant babies. Soon, I think. Now for a burst as big as fully grown Daphne. Nature always wins. Just free my little helpers so Daphne can recover, or it'll be bad. For you. Ah, this will be so neat. I wasn't sure we'd even get to the halfway stage in this weird soil. But we have. It's ready! I can't wait for you to try out Diablo Blaze. It's gonna be a blast. It's done! They're grown. Now those nasty Kaluans will suffer for what they've done. Too many enemies around Daphne! Go away! Shoot! Oh, they're back and getting their icky corruption all over my little helper! What if we release this one little affliction burst? Please! My poor plant. How could you let that happen? And people say I'm a monster. The bad guys are back on a helper? They don't learn. Okay, kill them all. What's better than 2 affliction bursts? Spreading them around. Oh, that's better. By the way, Daphne doesn't hold grudges, but I do. Waste of my sap, my glucose, and tears. We are flourishing, despite Earth 2 being totally gross. It's too cold, and a ton of salt water is right there. Ugh. Let's get this over with. Put your backs into it, meat sacks. Yes! New life! Oh, except for the aliens. They'll die horribly. Daphne, our lab assistants are here. We're in the final growth stage, so don't mess up. Save my little one. He only wants to help us kill.
Don't mess up protecting my plants, new friends. I haven't decided yet if I need new friends. I guess we can just save up both of these affliction bursts. I guess. You made such a mess out of them. Now, back to work. Oh, you should leave. We'll be fine. Daphne's able to move way faster with shallow roots. Are you freeing all my helpers? Do I have to get bossy? Don't you want to remember all the good times you had being a big, bad villain? Oh, bad guys are gonna attack some helpers. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, ew, ugh. Oh, this is awful. My sweet little plants are in danger. They're covering one of the plant babies again. Save it! More growing to do, but we're already halfway and angry. Plant babies can't protect themselves. Get the rest of the soldiers! We're getting so close now. Just hold them off a little longer. Daphne is almost ready to bring their toxic bloom to Earth, too. Oh, these soldiers were not invited. Protect us already. Sometimes the most beautiful things are the most deadly. Just watch my afflictions work. Now that we're back, let's put all our energy into revenge. Oh, watch out! Sneaky soldiers trying to get my plant babies! Oh, Daphne's really doing it! Grow where you were never meant to be! Time to reclaim what always belonged to us. By us, I mean plants. Best day ever! Oh, I love afflictions. One affliction burst, all by its lonesome. Shall we let it out? They're all over us like meaty aphids. You! Bad guys are gonna try to get me and Daphne. So unfair! I can feel them hurting one of my plant babies. Hurry up and make Daphne better or I'll use your nutrients. Did you have fun? Good. Don't let them get to us again. Keep them off the plant babies for good, or Daphne will get corrupted. I've lost contact with one of my helper plants. Yes! Now nutrients are flowing again instead of the corruption. Sometimes I amaze even myself. You cleared all the soldiers off that rooftop. Now hunt down the rest. Save Daphne! Now! If they die, you're in big trouble. Hey, those big meanies are really getting on Daphne's nerves. They'd like to eat them now. Poor plant baby, trapped until my friends do their job. I shouldn't have expected any better from meat. You're gonna help me test it out in aerosolized form. Oh, I almost forgot. Daphne uses nutrients from dead baddies to build up something I call an affliction. Daphne's close to bringing death to all those that crossed us. Oh, I've already thought about this. My lair would have vines and lily pads and nothing man-made at all. No new growth without the death of the old. That's what I think anyway. Oh, no, I took care of that. Just like I'll take care of the invaders. Come on, go Roots, go! Stretch out as far as your little tips can! Photosynthesis. Now, help me disperse some of these hybridized spores, and I can make you a new fire-based affliction. Okay, I guess I see why having Roots go out this far is nice. Keep going! We built up an affliction burst! You know, if you want to test one out. I can sense more icky soldiers approaching my helpers. What do you think, genius? Yep. Just tell me where you want it released. From Daphne or a little helper. Ready for more soldiers? Because they're going to come for Daphne. My new affliction triggers an anger response in the forebrains of the invaders. Plant baby, defend yourself! Mid-Sax, do something! My helpers are okay. I can feel it in the root network. Store this affliction burst up, or use it now. Choices. I've covered up my little one. Mean and rude. Let's start some fires. Normally I don't like fire, but this is kind of neat. Oh! I sense soldiers coming. Don't let them touch a leaf on my plant babies. Ugh, soldiers again. Stop them getting to my plant babies. My plant helper is scared. And that makes me mad. You need to help my helper plants. They're so precious. It's really effective at chilling the fluid in meat bodies. Ugh, why? Why can't you respect my darlings? Oh, you smushed the soldiers! Now smush every last one of them. See? My little ones just needed nurturing. If you need 2 big ol' affliction bursts, just say so. I'm listening. Daphne is in bloom. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Now watch what they can do. Ready for some shocking news? Our live wire bolt affliction is good to go. Afflictions are just the coolest. Well, the way you were treating me, yes. But it's not like you couldn't have made it so I didn't want to leave, you know? Let's get to rewilding. And pushing back the invaders too, I guess. Oh, not classic, but not natural. Is this a sediment layer entirely made of artificial sugars? Oh, get the biggest aliens. The bigger they are, the juicier their insides are. Pretty please, squish these soldiers trying to reach Daphne? Killing you won't fix things. Oh, but I want to do it! Hey! Crush the enemies attacking Daphne already! Oh, check it out. The toxic fruits of our labor. Venom Frenzy Burst ready. Want to see what happens when you scramble the baddie's brains? Help my little ones! I'm getting anxiety like a meat sack. 1 burst of affliction, good to go. I'd use it. Oh, how dare they go after the plant babies again! Kill them even harder! I can't believe you dragged us to another awful dimension that's just cold! Get 'em, Daphne! 1 little affliction burst still hurts a lot of meddling invaders. Without my helpers, we can't concentrate on growing. Daphne is halfway grown. Your defense is working. No! You let the invaders through to Daphne! Bad guys are gonna try to get Daphne. They have to die. We're running out of time, and things are very gross. Oh, ew. The soldiers you left are attacking my little helper again. Releasing the Venom Frenzy. Isn't Daphne's commitment to being deadly inspiring? We're halfway there. We feel more deadly already. Okay, go defend. Do whatever it is you do, fast. Daphne and I better not end up perennials because of you. Moments away from reaching Daphne's phytogenic potential. We can do it, Daphne. Then we go home and have some nice organic coffee grounds. Maybe a meat sack, too. I am done! It is too cold! We're leaving now! Hurry it up, meat sacks! Kill those alien bullies attacking my little helper! Little ones, you know what we need to do now. Make them suffer. fine. Probably. Now go defend! Shoot! That's better. We're all back and mad at meat sacks. I don't like my plants being contained. Not by anyone. Let's create an environment that's so toxic! Watching you work, it's very, I want to say, meaty. Oh, but we appreciated it. Untamed plant power. Just tell me when and where, okay? Enemies are at Daphne! The really big plant. Hello? No time to waste. Mulch more soldiers to protect the plant babies. They've surrounded one of my helpers. We do not like it. We're halfway to our full deadly potential. Cool. Keep mulching bad guys for more afflictions. Oh, especially big ones. Hey, we've got 2 whole affliction bursts now. Let's use it for research, but also to watch them suffer. Ready to see what my afflictions can do? Oh, my favorite part is when they kill those ugly aliens. My little plant's still alive, but it can't move. The soldiers are going to attack Daphne. Oh, weird. Aren't they afraid? 2 affliction bursts are better than 1. Wanna see? My poor little ones. Those meanies are ruining things. You saved them. Oh, I could hug you to death with vines. Almost time for gasping death for our enemies. This is going to be a tough one, Daphne. But I believe in us. Even if it's the grossest thing ever. Is there anything better than a plant ruthlessly defending itself? Huh? I didn't think so. We just need the teensiest little bit more time to grow. You saved us. I thought you could do it. Oh, now protect my plants. Oh, this went perfectly. These aliens are so susceptible to fire. I've bent the invaders' minds. They kill for me! Guess what? When I combine my plant cells with this metahuman DNA sample Lex stole, it makes the aliens way more inflammable. Rude! Those soldiers are back and spreading corruption to Daphne! Totally full up. Both affliction bursts. Isn't that neat? Do you need an affliction burst? Great news! We've got one! Don't you like plants? Don't you like me? Oh, now we've stored up 2 affliction bursts. That's all we can! We did it! Let's get to the portal, I guess. Can you clean portals? Daphne doesn't feel good, that's why I'm asking. Their name is Daphne, and with my plant baby's help, they'll grow and release a toxic bloom into the aliens' internal organs. Bad news for you. We are not friends anymore. Don't you love the feeling at the turn of a new season? It's toxin season. You better be impressed, meat sacks. You're letting us die here? After all that? Oh, you are so fertilizer! What have they done to my helper? Is it topiary? Big dead aliens means more afflictions. So, you know, get 'em! We're most of the way to maturity. At least some of us are. What's happening? This corruption is taking Daphne apart from the inside. I'll never trust meat to do a plant's work. Soon, Daphne will be unstoppable. Until then, you stop them. This is amazing. I feel fortified. The fresh mulch you've laid down was a nice touch, too. This better work. Daphne and I are losing leaves for this. There's 4 of you, and you can't defend my giant, beautiful plant. They're here, shooting us. No fair! My plant baby can't do anything. The natural world is angry. Or maybe it's just me. Oh, same difference. We are going to bring new life to this place. And a lot of death. No! No! If Daphne dies, you die first! Daphne can reach so far! This is so cool! I want to see more. Dachshund season is my favorite season. Spring is my second favorite. Why are you still here? It'll be unlivable again when we're gone. Daphne's growing! I photosynthesized for this all day. Oh, you should have started running. Now, where were we? Oh, death to the invaders. Hurry! Good! Now make sure the others don't come over. Maybe annihilate them. Invade nature, and nature will fight back. That's cool science. Protect the plant as Poison Ivy commands. That's cheesy. All my plants are growing again. Let's get germinating. The city is electric. Go, Daphne, go! Show them your power. See what happens when you don't let Daphne make proper roots? At least you die first! We won, Daphne! What's that? Yeah, I wish the buildings were gone too. Things are about to get squishy for you, meat.